Gaffer, first things first, just injury news on the back of Tuesday night's game. Did we come through okay? I know obviously Luke Chambers went off at half time.
Yeah, we're still not sure. We're waiting on the decision or feedback on Luke and Toby. Toby picked up an injury. We'll find out on that one as well. So yeah, those two we're waiting on. Everyone else is okay. Johnny Smith trained again today, so did Tyrese. So they're getting closer to the matchday squad. Ideally, I'd like them to play some reserve games because it's been such a period of time. But and Malise, still not with the group, so he's not ready yet.
Joe Hugo, you said not trained up to Stevenage. Is he going to train before the weekend?
Yeah, we'll find out. Hopefully Friday. But yeah, we'll find out on Friday. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Exeter, I think you said last night is going to be a different challenge. What sort of challenge will that be?
Watching them in the Stevenage game, they were very good first half. They found a free man. They play with 10s in wide areas, central areas. They've got a back three that can all play. When they came here, they played a back four, so they can do. We'll prepare for sort of any system that they've had, and they can play. There was such strange games last season. We were really good without the ball, hit them on the counter-attack twice, and they probably did the same against us here. So, who knows what the game will look like. We'll try and play the way that we have been this season. But yeah, we have to suffer without the ball, we have to suffer.
Do you think it will be different to last year in terms of their profile, the recruitment in the summer and this season?
It was literally polar opposites in the game. There was definitely one of the games we hung in. They had some big chances, I think, or two big chances at the end of the game down there. And then, we were definitely fortunate to win one of those games. I think their mentality saw us through. And then it was the complete opposite. We dominated them here, but they scored 2 goals and we found it tough to break them down. So it was literally really, really opposite. Very similar games, but really both teams sort of on the other side of it. So well, look, we've played some of the best in the league. We've played Charlton, Birmingham. Even different games recently where we've had Lincoln. Stevenage are very good at what they do, but in League One, what I see is we have to do a bit of everything, probably within each game.
A few familiar faces there, one being obviously our former captain in Josh McGuinness. It'll be good to see Josh again.
Yeah, it'll be brilliant. I think I loved what he did for me in the club last year. He was a brilliant player for us, brilliant captain. So it'll be really good to see him. He's it's not just what he did last season. Actually, he was part of my first few months here when obviously we had an extremely difficult time, and he was a senior player. Really sort of had big impacts off the bench, starting games, got injured away at Reading. Put his body on the line for this club when he wasn't getting paid. So he'll have a brilliant reception from fans and probably staff as well. 3
games undefeated going into this one now, and we seem to have found that consistency and that solidity at the back. Is it just about that final ball? I think you said in midweek in the final third.
There's a bit more to it. I think it's how often we can get there as well. I think we can improve on that. Look, I think in the game last night, there's things we did well. There's definitely things we can do better at. If it does mean that we have to play 4 centre backs in our back 4 this weekend, then it might change how we attack slightly. But I think we can just do better in lots of things. We were good without the ball, but we can still get better. Look, I think, as I've said, it's these last 3 games. It's not a surprise to me that our performances improved because we've finally got the squad together and it's settled, and also from the staff side to get Glenn Whelan in really quickly has helped. So hopefully we just keep looking to improve and the situation is stable, really.
Finally, the game on Saturday is our heritage game, and it's great to show recognition to the great history of this football club, isn't it? Plenty of past players are going to be in attendance as well.
Yeah, the past players are coming. We've got past players obviously in their staff, and obviously they're playing ranks. I know Yannick Wilshutt's obviously injured, but he would have been another one. We had an amazing time here. We have to celebrate the history of the club. I know everyone here at the moment's focused on this season, but even today with the team photo, it was really nice to see all the players actually walking down the corridor, looking at all the past teams, going back right until the 30s and 40s. So it was, it's celebrate the history of the club, and we've had everything at this club, working the way through sort of non-league all the way up to the Premier League. We've had really difficult times, and now we're in a position trying to fight our way back to the sort of top 6, top end of this division. And obviously we've got a new ownership that have aspirations of one day getting to the next level and push to the level beyond. So the history of the club. But it's not just our club. I think I love that about football. The fans here have seen so much. Hopefully they see good times ahead. Yeah.